Oh shit. That's the hard. Okay, so the new hardest one.
I'm gonna go with. I was gonna make a really disparaging joke about myself, but I'm just gonna go with making music.
What? Ooh. What? You ask the hard questions, don't you? Come on, man.
What's up? This is Andrew from the Ghost Inside.
And Chris from the Ghost Inside.
I think for me, digital. I'm in that digital age, baby.
I'm going to go digital too, but I will say that there is something to be said about having the physical thing in your hands. And since CDs have gone away, it's really cool to hold a vinyl in your hand and feel like you own the music. But for consumption's sake, I'm going digital.
Same. I like the nostalgia of vinyl as well, and how big you can see it physically. But like cassettes and vinyl, I'm all about it. But digital, yeah.
I'm Knight. I first off, I feel like I have undiagnosed insomnia, but I also feel like my brain switches on and I become way more productive at night. During the day, I have a hard time finding motivation, but as soon as the sun goes down, it's like my brain goes on hyperdrive and I'm so much more productive.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that my entire life, I've always been a night guy, but in my more recent years, I've been loving those mornings and like looking forward to that cup of coffee in the morning. But definitely as far as productiveness with my job, which is making music, it's nighttime for sure. That's when all the inspiration hits.
Probably guitar tabs. It's probably pretty common within our genre as a whole, but I don't take things like music theory and things of that sort into consideration. I just, whatever sounds and feels good, I roll with.
I think I have to agree with Chris on that one as well. Yeah. Ah, man. It is tough because those are my top two favorites, but in the end, hockey, baby. Hockey's my number one sport.
I'm on the other side of that. I played baseball basically my entire life until high school when I decided that music was more important. So it's baseball for me. You know, Batman's my favorite. So people might think that I lean DC on this, but I have to say that I'm leaning Team Marvel on this one. Sorry.
Growing up, for me, especially with like watching the cartoons before I really cared about comics other than just the artwork of it, I would say I was more X-Men than Justice League, but I tend to be more of a Batman, Superman fan. So that's a tough one, but I think I'm going to say X-Men.
Yep, I agree. Exact same.
Yeah. Well, I might be a little biased, but I've always tended to pay attention more to melody and instrumentation than lyrics. I do love a deep, meaningful lyric, and you know, of course, I'm just like everyone else. I love vocals and music, but I am more of a nerd about instruments and riffs and rhythms and this and that. Melody for sure for me.
I'm going to go melody also, but one thing I've noticed is that melody is the first thing that catches me. So, you know, like a really catchy vocal melody will draw me in right away, but it's the bands that can tie the lyrical content with a great melody that tend to be the bands that stick with me the longest, that are the bands that I loved when I was a kid that I still love today. It's the ones that find a way to make both work. But first for me is always melody. I make everybody put up with my horrific singing in the car. So Carpool Karaoke, baby.
It's so difficult for me.
Musically speaking, 80s for me. But all other like fashion sense stuff and like just like pop culture stuff, 90s, because that's my childhood. That's so nostalgic for me. But I love 80s music.
I love 90s music too, though. That's going to be the hardest question in this whole thing for me, I think. The end of the day, I might go 90s because of the pop culture with the music. I don't know. It's really hard. I'll say 90s though. Whew.
Mikey. I think Michael Myers can't change my mind.
Michael Myers. I mean, Jason's got the brute force, but Michael is a stalker and he's silent. He's deadly.
Oh, this side. There we go, baby.
Oh, we both got it. Yep.
This is tough. We use digital live, and I think that even like plugins, like our last record is all Will Putney's signature plugin, and for guitar and bass tones. But I do think that there's still a place for tube amps. But if I have to pick one that I think is most versatile and most reliable right now, I'm gonna go digital stuff.
I go digital as well because I'm strictly a studio guitar player. I'm not out there performing live. So for me, I'm using all of the new digital, all the good plugins and Kemper's Axe Effects and the new, Quad Cortex. All that stuff is my bread and butter for what I do. But I will say, so digital for me. But I'll say I do appreciate the craftsmanship of a nice tubed amp, and I would like to. Regrettably, probably for my wallet, get into collecting amps because I just think it'd be cool to have like an amp room. So I definitely appreciate the real deal when it comes to that.
Coffee beans. Give me the fresh stuff.
If I'm in a hurry, grounds. But yeah, if I have the time, I like to grind them myself. So I'll take the beans. Instagram. I hate Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram, because Twitter is the cesspool of the internet.
Twitter sucks.
Skip a meal. Not being able to sleep is absolutely miserable. Movie. I'm a simple guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with movie for sure.
Yeah. Both are so. I don't know which one's more terrifying.
I'm horrified of both, that's for sure.
As far as importance in discovering things, maybe let's start on Earth. So we'll just go into our oceans, but both scare the shit out of me. So I don't even want to think about it.
Yep, I have the exact same answer. I'm terrified of both. Do it without me. I'm scared. I'm staying in my home.
Terrifying. Oh, shit. That's the hard. Okay, so the new hardest one.
I'm gonna go with. I was gonna make a really disparaging joke about myself, but I'm just gonna go with making music.
Making music is making love, gentlemen. Let's admit it. Nike all day.
Nike.
No question.
Yep. Agreed.
No question. Yep.
I like to think that I'm the host a party guy, but I hate the aftermath. So I'm going to be attend a party guy, so I don't have to worry about it afterwards.
That's a really good point. And I think just anyway, I'm an attend guy. I like to go to them and the drinks are there ready, and I just get wild. I think I'm an attendee. Yeah. I'm a headphone guy. I think that's how I listen to my music, is through headphones.
I would like to think I'm a speakers guy, but to be fair, recently I've been more of a headphones guy. And as a studio guy, I'm a little ashamed of that, and I don't know why, but I think that's just the case. I think I'm a headphones guy.
GTA for sure.
Yep, GTA, absolutely.
Both incredible, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto for sure. Breakdown. Oh God, I love breakdowns too much.
Breakdown definitely makes sense for Andrew, but I think I'm a sing-along guy. I think I want to sing along. I think that's me.
For sure.
Scrubs is my, if not number one, then second favorite show of all time. So I'm going Scrubs. Wow,
nice. I'll say Scrubs because I've seen more of that than Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I'll say Scrubs. I like spicy, I like hot. I need it pretty much in everything.
Yep. Hot sauce. Absolutely.
Slipknot.
Why would you do that to me? I mean, Metallica is my favorite band, but to put them against Slipknot hurts a little bit. I'm Metallica.
I was about to say, if you say the other thing, you're going to have to take that shirt off.
Yeah. Metallica.
Slipknot for me. Whew. New York rap.
Yeah,
New York, straight up 90s, late 80s New York hip hop for me. Yeah.
Same. Agreed.